I don't know what the fuck beat of this song is. Alright. Good morning, afternoon, hello everybody. So, as I assume most of you are aware, this is gonna be the last stream on Twitch for a minute, and I can't pull it open for some reason. Just give me my chat, please. There it is. Thank you. Alright. There we go. Got it. So, yes, it's the last stream on Twitch for a hot minute. Not the last one ever. I will be back to Twitch at some point. But for now, I'm moving the streams and everything over to YouTube. I already have most of the VODs from the previous streams put up on YouTube. Those are just videos that can be watched on there. That being said, they're not available right now because I am still... There's a lot involved with setting up this channel, and I think y'all will kind of see what I mean by that when it's finished. But it should be good to go within the next coming weeks. There may be like a week or two entire break from streams, which I know I promised earlier that I wasn't gonna do. I swear this isn't me just missing shit this time though. There's actually like, I'm working on stuff for a new YouTube channel and everything, and even if there are no streams, I'm gonna try to put something up. Like I said, I've been working on learning how to edit, so maybe there'll be like an edited video. My first ever like full edited video. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much like the whole story is just stuff's moving over to YouTube. If y'all want to keep watching, check it out. I'm gonna put in the description. Hi PJ. I'm gonna put in the description, that stuff is moving over to YouTube, and I'll have the link for the YouTube channel. Again, once it's all set up, it's taking a minute, but I'll have the link in there as soon as I can, and I'll make sure to like get the news out to everyone who I know is interested in seeing more, because there's not too many people following this channel right now, so it shouldn't be too hard to just give that information to everyone who wants it. And yeah, once that's all sorted, it's pretty much just gonna be... Oh, bye Monty, sorry. It's pretty much just gonna be business as usual on there. There'll be streams on there. Again, I'm working on edited videos, so once I get that set up, there'll probably be more of those. I have some non-gaming content that I would like to do. I have some Vanguard content that I want to do. I have a bunch of ideas. I have several projects in the work right now. And, should be by, like... Oh, this is really... I would like... yeah? Okay. Let's just do this now. But, yeah, there'll be several things in the works, and hopefully by, around Christmas time, maybe end of December, depending on how things go, that should, most of that should be well sorted. And, yeah, I mean, like, this isn't, like, a big change, this is kind of just the next step for me. Like, what am I doing next? So, I don't really know where to go with all this. Like, I've explained the situation, that's pretty much what it is. So I hope y'all enjoy whatever the fuck ends up being on YouTube. And, oh, that is one thing. Like I said, I will be back to Twitch at some point, because one of the projects I am working on is multi-streaming, streaming to multiple platforms at once, which is looking to be quite successful. And so that's one of the things I am looking into doing, and I'm working on it. So this isn't the end of this Twitch account. This Twitch account will still be streaming later. This won't be, like, the main channel for content. YouTube is... I'm pretty much gonna make YouTube, like, the main place. Okay. Interesting. Pretty much gonna make YouTube, like, the main place for content. And then have a couple other sites where, including Twitch, of course, where whenever I'm doing a stream, I'll just multi-stream to there. Just to kind of spread the net a little wider. I'm gonna put first on your videos. I mean, it's not a real YouTube video if someone doesn't comment first, so thanks, I think. I mean, really, PJ, you probably will be, like, the first on a couple of my videos. Considering you have, I would say, like, more information than most about what I do in my life. So, you'll probably be one of the first people, if not the first person. You get... This is why I'm doing Spelunky today, by the way. Spelunky is my old rival, and I don't know if I'll ever beat this game. Like, I don't know what it is with Spelunky, I can't do it. Just no matter how much I try with Spelunky, I keep making one mistake or another. But that's kind of why I figured it'd be a good transition stream, I guess. Also, I just realized that I probably forgot the Ujat Eye in that last run, so it's probably a good thing I died. But yeah, I thought this would be a good last stream, just because, you know, means something to me, damn it. Yeah. Here we go. We'll open that, I guess, because I have to. This also probably won't be a very long stream, because I have a D&D game that I'm doing in a little bit. It's an... Okay. It's an Aliens RPG. Oh my god. So that's set to be pretty fun. So far, we did the first session, and... Yep. We did the first session, and we got very lucky, and, like, apparently, according to DM, we, like, threaded the needle to avoid coming face to face with an alien at, like, several different points. So that's kind of terrifying. But this session, it's a short module we're doing. So this session will probably be the last. I'll probably have stories to tell about how I fucking died. So that should be fun. That's what I'm doing after this stream. Oh my god. I need to chill the fuck out. I'm all excited about the new changes and everything I got going on. Another thing to talk about, I beat the main story of Genshin Impact earlier today, or at least the main story that's currently out, and that's part of why I'm a little high energy right now, just because that ending was, wait, if you haven't played Genshin Impact, go do it. But also, there's a reason I'm not streaming that game anymore. I streamed that game once, and then it just... It's I don't really know. I can kind of understand how, like, the beginning, like the first 10 levels, and also pulling on the gacha, like, that's definitely content that makes sense. That's like, okay, I completely understand why people would tune in to watch that. But there's so much more to the game after that that's just so much grinding and so much. It's an MMORPG. It really is. Oh my god, are you gonna say that every time I die? Um, yeah, it's an MMORPG. There's a lot of grinding, a lot of time spent just like not really doing anything entertaining, just kind of fighting the same couple enemies over and over again, going to a different area, fighting some different enemies. And also, like, most of the rewards I get at this point are from the daily commissions, which are like 4 missions that last maybe 20 minutes that I do once a day. So, not not exactly the most useful content, not exactly the most exciting content, I should say. For some people it might be, but just just for me, doesn't feel like the type of thing that I really would want to watch, and therefore I'm not going to stream it. Because I only want to stream things that I would want to watch. That's kind of how I determine what the fuckle I'm doing. Alright. So I think Pitcher's Mid is pretty good. I think we go Mystery Box, and it was bad, so we blame the shopkeep, because it's clearly his fault. Right? Oh my god. So, honestly, the main reason I killed the shopkeep there was just to get at the... Oh my... Just to get at the altar. Forget it. It's the spider's invincible. I can't. It can't be beaten. Yes, of course I'll be horny in chat when you play Hades. I'm always horny in chat whenever anyone plays Hades. That game is... It's one game I don't own, unfortunately. I want to own it, because, like... I mean, have you seen Thanatos and Artemis and all the characters in that game? Whew! Whew! That's the good shit. That's the good shit right there. That's the one thing that Genshin has that makes me think... Oh, okay, we're good. We are okay. That makes me think I'll probably stick with Genshin for quite a while in the future. The fucking waifus in that game, those are some top tier waifus. Also the guys, of course. Diluc, I don't mean to, like, pretend that Diluc isn't, like, 50% of the reason I started playing the game. But yeah, I can't stop myself. And they keep announcing new characters, and they're all so hot. And then, what am I supposed to do? My wallet is in danger. I can't survive in a world where this game exists. My wallet can't survive such a thing. Okay. Alright. So we're not quite in Kapala territory right yet. But I think we're definitely looking to be there if we can find just one more altar. I don't even think we need to sacrifice Monty. I think we just need to sacrifice, like, a couple cavemen. Why am I doing that? Just kill it. Just don't fuck around with those things. Those things are very scary. I do want that idol, by the way. I definitely am looking to pick that up. Actually, wait, why am I looking to pick that up? I don't need money. Why am I picking up any of this money, actually? Hold on. I've already killed the shopkeeper. I'm sorry. Just simp for gods on my stream. I'll simp for whoever. I am a simp at the end of the day. Okay. See, I thought that through. I thought, hey, if I shoot there, I'm gonna murder Monty. And I didn't. I held myself back. That's how you know I'm improving. Oh my lord! Ah! Okay. Okay. Here we are, and here we are. Just... one day I'll beat this game. That's gonna require 2 bombs, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunate... yeah. You would've shot him? You know, that's a good strategy. Yeah, I should've tried to just not miss. That's a fair point. Can't even get out of the mines, like... that's how you know I'm not gonna win. But no, I gotta have confidence. I gotta have confidence. I'll get there eventually. One day, I'll have a victory in the mines. Maybe. Well, I mean, I've gotten past the mines before, but like one day I'll have an actual victory. Is this worth it? I don't trust myself with that. I would say, yes, 1 bomb for Monty right now is worth it. But there's no way I'm gonna bomb there and not kill Monty. I can't trust that kind of setup. This rock's putting in work. Okay. Your I got him GGs are being counted as spam. Alright, hang on. Let me fix that. Nightbot, shut the fuck up. Okay, I can't fix it, actually. At least I don't know how to. But Nightbot, don't ban PJ. I'll be sad. So, that's a good question, actually. PJ, you wanted to try ice streaming pretty soon. What are, oh, hi, Cass. Okay. What are you planning to stream on? Are you gonna follow me into the abyss of YouTube, or are you just gonna stick with the inferior Twitch? I'm sorry, Twitch is not inferior. That's a complete joke. But also, you know, there's a reason I'm leaving. No, there's not. That's not it. It's not because Twitch is inferior, it's just... what even hit me there? No, but there's nothing wrong with Twitch. I just... for what I want to do, I feel YouTube was more appropriate. You're gonna be on Twitch? That's fair. I mean, I'll definitely come watch you, and... I assume probably at some point we'll end up streaming. You know I gotta. You know, like, you know I gotta. It's too perfect, dude. But I assume at some point we'll probably end up streaming, like, Monster Prom or stuff together. So, it's not like you won't have content on YouTube. It'll just be my content. There you go. That was one of the juiciest shops I've ever seen. Especially, like, if I was a speedrunner, that shop would have been... That shop was just the perfect shot for a speedrunner. But, I'm not. And therefore, fuck the teleporter. That thing's terrifying. Am I missing the key? Or have we not seen it yet? I always worry about this. I like finding the key early. Like on the ooh, paste. Paste, though. I like finding the key early. Like on the first or second floor. Just so I can have it, just for peace of mind. To know I don't have to... Twitch won't ban you for being crude? I mean... I won't say anything on that. I'm not here to debate which platform's better. Because I think there's value in both Twitch and YouTube, and other streaming platforms as well. I think there's value in a lot of things. So, you know, I mean, just do whatever makes you happy. There's definitely something that could be said about, like, oh, if you're looking to, like, grow as a channel, which one's best? We can talk about that. But if you're looking for just, like, you're starting up a stream, and, like, what do you want to do? If you want to do Twitch, then do Twitch. That's your prerogatives. If you want to do YouTube, then do YouTube. Like, it truly is whatever. They'll sue you for using wind sound effects, though. Yeah. That is a little worrying. Jesus. Okay. Oh my lord, what? What the fuck was that? What? I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay. Maybe I just need to not kill shopkeepers. Like, I'm not even good enough to win the game normally. Why am I killing shopkeepers? Because it makes the game easier? You know that's a fair point. That really is the conundrum of Spelunky 1. Like, the game really does become a lot easier if you kill certain shopkeepers. Not every shopkeeper. Sometimes you go through the entire game, not kill a single shopkeeper, and you're golden. Spelunky 2, on the other hand, much less of a debate. The shopkeepers are much bigger nuisances in that game. So it's definitely more of a situation of you do not want to kill shopkeepers, I would say. Then again, maybe I'm not the person who you should be listening to for your Spelunky 2 advice, considering this performance. But that is just my 2 cents on the subject. This is wonderful. This is like good stuff, and it's cheap. And I like cheap. Like, an early jetpack, that's awesome, because you have a jetpack early on in the game, get to use it throughout the entire run. But early spring shoes, early ropes, early pitcher's mitt, that's got some value to it too. And the part of the value comes from how easy it is to get. Like, I don't have to murder that shopkeep, I don't even have to touch him. I just took his wares, paid him the cash he desired, and was on my way. Very simple transaction. And I got a compass. This is golden. It's like, it's the meeting of what would be considered the lower tier items in the game. But, you know, that's one way to build a run. Instead of getting, like, all the best items in the game, just build up a bunch of the lower tier items. And, I mean, like, spring shoes, spike shoes, compass, pitcher's mitt, all these things, like, They're not as influential as a jetpack. I looked away for a second, by the way. They're not as influential as, say, a jetpack, but they certainly do have their value in adding to the run. And when they're so early on and easy to get, absolutely, I would say there's plenty to like there. Plenty to like. Also, we get a kiss from the doggy. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright. So, we still have not found the Ujjarai, which, as I've mentioned before, is terrifying. But the rest of the run's looking good. And we're gonna persevere. Hopefully we'll find it soon enough. Like, on this floor, please. I'll be very sad if it's not on this floor. I maybe was not as diligent as I could have been on the first 2 floors. So if I missed it, I apologize. Speaking of diligence, that, like, I don't know what else to say on that. That's a lot of cash. I'm actually gonna go for it. Because like I said before, there's a lot of value in not killing shopkeepers, I think. There's a lot of value in terms of your own safety. So if I could, I would very much like to stay on their good side, but still purchase a few things along the way. For example, if we get to the black market, gonna be looking for the Ankh. Okay. I was terrified for a second, because I thought this was Spelunky 2, and I was like, oh god, I'm poisoned. But that's not in this game yet. Thank Christ. That's one thing that's actually easier in this game, is that... Oh, there's a chest, by the way. Is that there's no frickin' poison. And actually, I would say, overall, Spelunky 2, while there are certain features that definitely make the game... Oh my god. That definitely make the game more difficult, I would say there's also, maybe not an abundance of, but a fair amount of features that do make the game a little bit easier than Spelunky the First. In terms of, like, an overall, which do I think is easier to beat? Well, it's a hard question. Spelunky 2, you got, like, there's 2 endings in the main Spelunky game, but in Spelunky 2, you got, like, 5 or so endings. And of course, the, like, real, true penultimate ending of the game is fucking impossible. It takes, like, 5 hours of, I won't say perfect play, but certainly above average Spelunky play. Okay. I don't know. Frankly, I don't know what I want to do with that Monty. Because, on the one hand, I have 1 health. So I probably should just take him and take the HP and run. On the other hand, this altar looking pretty spicy. I think I'm just gonna take him and run. Just take the dog. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Okay. I need the buffer. Because oh, dear lord. I need all the help with this game I can get. So that buffer of even just 1 health might end up making all the difference. Right there, for example, that 1 health made all the difference, right? Being at 1 health. Very... Oh... Dear lord! Okay. Very terrifying for some obvious reasons. This guy doesn't really care how much health we have. So... Not one of the more relevant reasons. But, oh my lord! Okay, I'm good. I'm good! I would like this back, please. I would very much like my torch back. Please? Okay, thank you. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're all... I'd say Pitcher's Mitt is definitely doing a better job than I would say it does on average. I'd say Pitcher's Mitt, generally a pretty low-tier item in terms of usefulness. Doesn't really do a whole lot most of the time. But I would say in this run it's doing a great deal to help our survival. Letting me hit these enemies from far away. Definitely something I will not look down upon. Moving on. We got this. We're just gonna move past that one. I'm not tilted. I'm not gonna let myself be tilted. Not today. Today, I'm in a very good mood. I got a bunch accomplished today. A good amount of homework done first of all. And a good amount of other projects done, more creative projects. I've been doing a lot of more creative projects lately. To help with as far as, just like, I don't know, streaming and stuff started getting me in a more creative mood. Making up some things, writing a short story, for one thing. Like I said, I'm working on videos, working on learning how to edit. This has been good for me, I think. A lot of people will say, like, they'll look at you. Oh my god. I swear I'm not tilted. I swear. Oh boy. A lot of people will look at... Hold on, 1 second. I think there's an issue up with... Yep, there is. Okay, let's fix that. Oh, thanks, PJ. I'm proud of me too. Yeah, a lot of people look at, like, YouTube and Twitch and everything. This was a mistake, by the way. And they'll say, like, well, that's great, and if you do it, then great, but if you spend your time on it, then when you walk away from it, or when you want to do something else in life, what transferable skills do you actually have? And that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to work on, if I keep doing this for a good long while, keep making this content, keep doing everything I'm doing, really, what kind of transferable skills can I take out of this? Maybe not something that'll help me get a job in the future necessarily, but something I feel will enrich my life a little bit. I think that's... I don't know, for me that feels important. Just like... I like writing stories, and I feel better when I do it. I feel productive. A lot of times I feel, even when I am getting like homework done and everything, I don't feel very productive, because I don't feel like I'm actually doing something that really directly benefits my life. We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna let that tilt us. Just ignore it. Keep moving. So I'm just looking for things like that. Things that make me feel like, hey, I did a good job today. Today was a good day, and I can be proud of myself. And I think streaming has been one of those things recently. Every day that I stream, I always walk away from the stream, even though, like, in terms of money, I'm not making money off this. Doubtful I ever will. In terms of, like, building an audience, that's not a whole lot is happening in that department either. I think you just take the bomb box and go. Oh, yeah, take paste too. So I'm not really building on that a whole lot, but I'm making myself feel productive. I'm making myself feel good, and I'm learning skills that I plan to use for other things and bigger projects in the future once I am more adept with these skills. I've been very vague about this entire thing, by the way. I've just been like, I'm working on projects, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. Unfortunately, part of the projects that I'm working on is a bit of a surprise, and there is value in the project still, even if I were to tell you ahead of time. Like if I were to tell you what I was working on right now, which some people do know, but if I were to tell it to everyone, there would be some value in that, and getting some hype, maybe getting some assistance. But I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise, because I think there's value in that as well. I think there's value in y'all. Oh my god. And y'all not knowing what I'm up to, and then suddenly one day the video comes out, and you're like, holy shit, that's what she's been spending the last like 2 or 3 months on. And it's like, yeah, this is the fruits of my labor. It's a weird saying, fruits of my labor. I don't know why. Just what the fuck? Something about it feels like not right. Yep. This is why I don't usually trust the rocks, but oh my god! Don't trust a rock, never trust a rock. I say picking up a rock. The rocks are so valuable because they're non-diminishing throwables. No matter how many times you throw the rock, you'll always have the same rock. The rock will always be there for you. He's your rock after all. Tish. But anyways, it's also dangerous because if it comes flying back at you, I mean, like, if a pot would bounce off a wall and come flying back at you, just breaks. No worries, no harm done, no foul. But if a rock does, it's gonna come sailing for your face and dome you. So it's definitely very scary in that regard. Fruits of my Labrador. Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be there for you. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is here for us all. Have you seen, like, any of Dwayne The... Holy shit. Oh my god, that... Oof. We're not going to talk about what happened to that, Monty. Moving on. But yeah. Have you seen any, like, motivational videos or any... Oh god! Fuck me! Okay. Or anything like that by Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Like, he really does, like, believe in people and want to support people. And I think that's, like, in terms of qualities to have as a celebrity, in my opinion, that one's high up there. I hate this, by the way. I hate just all of it. Yeah. Just like I don't know where The Rock lies politically, and I don't really care. I say that he's a good dude just because, like, from what I've seen, he shows genuine care for people, and he wants others besides just himself. Of course, he wants his own success too, which, nothing wrong with that. Everyone wants their own success. Good for him. He's doing great things for himself. But he also genuinely wants other people to succeed. And I think that's just I think that's just the number one most important quality. Yeah, moving up from just a quality celebrities to have to number one most important quality. That's how confident I am in this. I'm making it up halfway through talking about it. But yeah, if I'm watching anyone, like an actor or a streamer who is in some way a type of actor, they're a they're a person who uses some of the talents of acting, create entertaining content for people to enjoy and consume, in exchange for a monetary benefit to themselves. Makes sense to me. But if I'm watching someone like that, and that person is like, oh, just give up on your dreams. None of you will ever get anywhere. Like, the only reason I'm here is just because of luck, and people will only ever get here because of luck. I don't I don't I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that at all, and I don't want to watch that kind of person. And you could say that, well, he is trying to look out for us by telling us, which The Rock doesn't do this, by the way. The Rock very much supportive people. I've just gone completely off topic. Um, but where was I? Right. Yes. So you could say that this person who's saying these things is in support of you because they're trying to tell you, like, hey, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't get your hopes too high, because at the end of the day, luck is very important in terms of whether you'll succeed, particularly in careers involving entertainment. Which is partially true. There's definitely value in that message. Love this. There's definitely value in the message that, like, yeah, there is an amount of luck involved, a non-zero amount of luck involved in finding success as a streamer or an actor, or honestly finding success in general, not just in the acting fields, in every part of life. I forgot I had sticky. Okay, well that was a waste of a bomb, when I could have just thrown it like that. I was trying to throw it up there, and then I freaked out when I saw I had sticky. But there's also, like, there's more to it than that. It's not just luck. You don't become an actor just because, oh, I got lucky and got offered this acting job, so that's the only reason I'm an actor. Like, no, you worked, you practiced, you were good at acting, which, I mean, you could say there's a bit of luck involved in that. Like, were you born with the genes to make you a good actor? But at the same time, even the worst actors, if they try hard enough, can train themselves to be better. So, there's a bit, at the end of the day, there's a bit of, like, even if there is luck involved, that luck is never going to come to someone who doesn't try. Like, if you don't put in the effort, you don't work to better yourself, you don't work to better what you're doing, it doesn't matter how lucky you are, you're never going to get into one of those careers. So, what I think that person should really be telling people is, instead of, oh, you just have to get lucky to get into these careers, they say, well, it takes a bit of luck, so you might not succeed, but if you do these things and you work on these specific things, then you have a better chance of getting that luck, and you have a chance in the first place. Because there's certainly, I would say, there's an abundance of people who want to do things like streaming on Twitch, and being an actor. There's an abundance of people who want to do that, but don't put in the effort. And obviously, I'm not successful in any regard on that. But I would very much like to put in the effort, so that even if I succeed, I can say that I did my absolute best. And I do believe that by putting in the effort, I probably have a bit of a better chance than a lot of people on Twitch who just, they just sign on, they do their streams, and that's it. They just keep doing that and try to take into account that, like, hey, maybe some of these things don't work. Hey, maybe we should try a new project. And that's everything I've been working on, is just moving to YouTube is because, hey, I don't think right at this point in time, Twitch is going to be very useful as far as me growing any kind of community or anything goes. So I'm gonna, but I do think that maybe YouTube has a bit of a better chance. And I know I'm not the best comedian or entertainer right now. And that's why, like, I'm working on looking up acting classes and improv classes and things like that to try to improve these things and try to get better at these things. And I'm working on these projects to add more value to my videos, and I'm working on learning how to edit so the videos are more entertaining and higher quality. And I do think that by doing all of these things that, like, yes, there's still a good chance I won't succeed and won't get anywhere. But I think that I'll be able to, I'll have an above average chance by putting myself in the best position to try to get that luck to come to me instead of just waiting for the universe to give it to me. This was I got Banana Soul. Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted is Banana Soul. But, this has been a very long-winded thing, and I don't know why anyone would listen to me on this, because again, I have no form of success anywhere in life, really. But you have banana rum? That sounds tasty. But I do believe in what I'm saying, and if it ends up not working out for me, then I don't see myself regretting it, because worst case scenario, I take these acting classes and these improv classes, I learn how to edit and do all these things, and I have a good time doing it, and then I get nowhere and have to go and do something else, and now I have these skills that I've built up that maybe can get me a job at an IT company or something. Maybe can get me involved in some other field. Who's to say? But of course, this is all planning for the future and adulting and boring stuff like that. That's mine. Excuse me. That is mine. Y'all aren't here for any of that. Y'all are here to watch me fucking die and get upset and get tilted and scream. I know how this works. Trust me. As someone who has watched a lot of YouTube videos, I know how this works. But you know, last stream on Twitch, so getting a little real with it. I try to be real on here. I try to. I feel like it's kind of boring to just like there's value in playing a character and everything. But and I'm not saying that, like, I'm never going to try to play up a character, play up how upset I am, or anything like that. Of course I'm going to, like, try all that stuff. But I also think that there's value in just, okay. Okay. I also think there's value in just, you know, dying. Just become a big titty streamer, forehead. I don't have those, though. I like those, but I have below average titties. I'll admit it. My titties, in terms of size, it cannot be denied that they are below average. I've come to accept this. We live in a society. Buy big titties online? You know, that's a fair point. Who needs big titties when you can just buy them? Sorry, Monty. I didn't say big? Wait. Just become a titty stream. Oh! Just film my boobs while I'm playing a game. Just don't even film the game. Just 24-hour live stream of my boobs. Honestly, there might be a market for it. Like, that honestly, I could see it getting views. What's happening in the world right now? I mean, a lot of shit's happening in the world, but also, like, nothing is happening in the world. Because a lot of shit being, you know, virus, quarantine, but also nothing's happening because, again, virus, quarantine, etc., etc. But, last night, one thing I have seen, America's Got Talent, still doing stuff. Frankly, I didn't know if they were even still around for a long time, but they're actually pretty entertaining. And I think at some points in the past, I've definitely said some less than positive things. Not on this channel, but in my day-to-day life, I may have said some less than positive things about America's Got Talent. And I'd like to retract most of what I've said now, because after having taken the time, sat down, and actually watched some of it, I mean, first off, there's some incredibly talented people on there that deserve the world. But also I think that for the most part, the hosts deserve a lot too. They're working their best. And also, I'm not just saying that because Terry Crews is one of them. But, you know, Terry Crews being one of the hosts certainly raises my opinion of it a little. How can you not love Terry Crews? Like, there was a whole scandal about him maybe being transphobic, which turned out to be bullshit, of course. But like, I don't know. Even when that was going on, people are getting $1,000 donations for gaming and bras. Alright, maybe that's a project I gotta look into. Maybe that's... I mean, there's a skill in that too, like, a skill in figuring out which frickin' bra to wear, you know? Because I don't know, I know nothing about fashion. So that's definitely a skill I would have to learn. But yeah, like, what I was saying about Terry Crews, even when that shit was going on, and there were people being like, oh, Terry Crews is the worst, it's like, I could never bring myself to believe it, because, like, it's Terry Crews, dude. I know, like, you don't really know celebrities, so, like, any celebrity could secretly be an asshole and you'll have no idea. But at the same time, like, it's Terry Crews. Come on now. Like, how bad could things really be? Speaking of Terry Crews, I don't know if I want Brooklyn Nine-Nine to come back. I love that show. I love it immensely. I don't know if it should come back, though. There's, the show, for those of you who don't know, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, comedy show, very funny comedy show, about, some police officers working, just, you know, being police. But it's never been a show that strayed away from, like, hey, maybe cops aren't perfect. Like, maybe cops are part of the problem. It's definitely a show that's embraced these kinds of topics and used them throughout their episodes, even though, like, the main characters of the show definitely are, like, at the end of the day very good people. Part of the reason they're good people is because they know that cops aren't perfect all the time. And cops can be, in fact, very bad some of the time. And of course, with the current political climate of things, creators of Brooklyn Nine-Nine decided, you know what, maybe right now isn't the time. Oh, that's annoying. That's double annoying. Maybe right now isn't the time for a show about the police. Still gonna be here, but I got stuff to be productive about. That's okay. You go be productive. I just had a whole thing I was talking about how important it is to feel like you're being productive. So, like, you go do you. Don't worry about me. I love you, and I know you're always here for me. But you take care of you, and you do the things you got to do first. What was I saying? Right. So obviously, on the one hand, it's a show I very much enjoy, and I would like to see more of. On the other hand, even though it does address these topics of the problems with the police, and even though it does fully admit that its characters being police often is a problem, maybe we just don't live in a world where that should be a show. At least, I mean, we shouldn't right now. Right now is, like, not even a question. Like, the show should not be on air right now because of everything that's going on. But I don't know if it should come back at any point. Because, unfortunately, with the way things are looking, the police are not going to stop being a problem. Which I might be getting a little more political than I should be. But, like, things aren't going to change massively. So, at least not for a good long while. Things are not going to change massively. So if right now is not a good time for Brooklyn Nine-Nine to be on air, which is something I agree with, but I just want to state, not my words, like, not my decision, entirely the decision of the people who made the show. So if y'all want to be upset about someone and think that Brooklyn Nine-Nine should go on, don't be mad at me. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. But, like, if that's the way they feel, then maybe it shouldn't come back. Like, if the climate we're in right now can't handle it, how long is it really going to take for us to get to a point where we're in a political climate where the creators of the show find it okay to bring the show back? That did get a little political there. I apologize for that. I don't want to get too political. I do have my views, and I do feel quite strongly about my political views. But at the same time, that's not the point of us being here. That's not the point of any of this. The point of this is just hanging out, playing some games, having some laughs, having a good time. So, I do apologize. And, just don't try to take anything I'm saying as, like, oh, I think that, like, the world sucks and this all needs to change. I'm just kind of rambling off about random things that pop into my head. That's pretty much all I ever do. I don't really have a plan for anywhere I'm going with things. I sit down in front of the microphone and I start talking. Also, I'm sorry, Monty. Alright. Goodbye. Okay. Right there, I can see it. How much does the Ankh cost again? I can't remember. But I don't think we're gonna have a lot of money left after purchasing the Ankh. Which is, on the one hand, fine, because, like, I've already got jetpack, I've already got climbers, I've got spike shoes, and paste, and the compass. Like, the only thing I need, the only thing I really want, would be more bombs. Which more bombs would be nice, by the way. But not the most essential thing in the world. I think we've got pretty much all the thing. Oh my lord. Okay. So one thing I want is health, first of all. But first, I'm gonna go in here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. It's 50k! Okay. Okay, I'm glad I went in there first, before I bought kisses. So the other thing, need to keep in mind, I do have the Kapala, so health, while it may be an issue right now, long term, probably not nearly as pressing. But the Ankh is very important, and I'm not seeing a lot of gems, which is a shame. I think I need to go for these golds. This gold here, I think this is like 15 each. Oh boy. Oh boy, dude. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be very tight. I've used up like all my bombs. Oh, good lord. Okay, I need to use up the last bomb here. And just... Oh wait, there's some gold there! Yes! Okay. We're in the money. We got this. We have 30 seconds left. Fucking book it! Got the thing. Get nothing else. Just... We don't have the money. We don't have the time. Just fucking book it. Okay. We Gucci. We Gucci. This... So I'm gonna say this. Oh, God. So I'm gonna say this now. This is probably going to be the last run for this stream, whether it's a success or failure, because the game I am part of is starting within 40 minutes or so. So I will, even if I lose this run, probably gonna have to say goodbye after it's over. But it's not over yet. It's not. This run is not over yet. We've got all the pieces. Everything's falling into place. We got the jetpack. Like, we can. I'm not saying this run is going to end in failure. This run is very much on the path to a victory, and a better player than myself would definitely have it in the bag at this point, I'd say. For me, I think we're still at a pretty decent chance of success. I have confidence. It's a new look for me, but I'm trying it out. Okay, just let that take care of itself. Don't push anything too much. We do have the Ankh, but we also will need the Ankh because I would very much like get a King Yama victory. Definitely what I'm looking for. Frog. Okay. And we're at the ice caves. Here we go. I mean, this is going well. This is going very well, I would say. I am worried about, my own ability to bring it on home. And I'm also worried about the complete lack of bombs. But everything else is looking pretty swifty. Yeah, I hate myself for making that reference too. What of it? There's some bombs. That's good. I'm looking around, by the way, just in case there happens to be the Moai head on this floor. It's usually pretty obvious, but we've come this far, and I'd really, really like to get this done on this run. So I gotta do my full due diligence. Gotta do my best. There's Monty. Oh no. Okay. So we will not be getting a King Yama victory. Everything we've been working for is for naught. But that's fine. I refuse to let this be the end of my hope. I can still get a main path victory. And I haven't gotten either before. Maybe this is... You know what? Maybe this is the universe telling me, like, hey, maybe this is the universe telling me, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.